spotting. Just got out of the terminals. 9 hour day. We're across the street from In-N-Out and 7-Eleven on, I think this is Link, Sepulveda, I believe. And I'm going to try to do a couple hours tonight if I can. It's cold out here tonight. I just left the terminals. It was pretty busy today. Not a lot of action. Just a cat that was hit by a car. Which was sad. Hey Jerry, how are you? We're in a plane spotting park here at LAX. They got rid of a tree that was 100 years old, but they actually replaced it with another tree, which I found fascinating. They put a baby tree in it, so that's the cool thing. They took this one out here. Oh, one day at a time, my friend. One day at a time. This is a spot where they had a tree that was 100 years old. And it's cold out here, man. Good channel to watch will be O'Hara Plane Spotting out of Chicago. Like my channel, it's a real deal. Not a lot of bells and whistles on it, but just the basics gives you the right thing. Yeah, I won't be getting to Texas for a long time. My main goal now is to get back to New York for a couple of weeks to see my mom. But last time I was in Texas was about 5 or 6 years ago. When I was working that Michael Jackson case, getting the doctor, Conrad Murray. Let me wipe off the lens. Okay, hey Eric, how are you? Okay, that's okay. I'm only going to be here for a few hours, maybe a couple hours tonight. It's a lovely night. Phones like that nowadays, you got to get them checked. And they're changing over to, hey Oscar, they're changing over to 5G. My mom in New York has that problem now. You got to buy a new phone. They won't give you a new phone. You spend $1,000 for a phone. Now it's going 5G. Then if they give you a phone at all, it'll be a real cheap phone. So they should replace the phone with the same phone that you had before. How's my stream coming out from 1 to 5, folks? Let me know. How is the stream coming out? Thank God for coffee, man. Thank God for coffee. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know when I'm gonna get to Texas again. My main goal right now is New York to see my mom, because I got to keep working. You know, for me to come to Texas and break in that airport with, I got it made over here. It took me years to break this airport in. But if I come to Texas, that airport, I'm gonna have to break those cops in again. It's not easy breaking cops in, something new. A guy walking around. I see American Eagle, CRJ 701 from Mongo's landing next. Thank you, Eric. Kind of a cool night tonight. I think it's low 40s. All right, let me know. Somebody in your house, let me know how my stream is coming out from 1 to 5. Can anyone tell me? Anyone? Just want to check my stream. That's not a hard thing. That's not something too hard to ask for. Okay, thank you, Oscar. I really appreciate it. Hey, Chase, how are you? Doing okay, actually. My YouTube channel is getting more hits now. I'm starting to get back my views that I lost when I started doing the Venice home encampments. I got a kind of whole new crowd, and now my crowd is coming back. I got a few videos that they're getting like 10,000 hits. One that has 60,000 in 4 days. So I'm getting my crowd back, which is cool. And I hit 90,000 subscribers today, so it's a big deal. I'm 10,000 away from my YouTube plaque that I can't wait to get. What are you a little sad about, my friend? Life is sad. You know, you just gotta hang in there, man. I know that's easy for me to say, but just take it one day at a time, man. Kind of a full moon tonight. I don't know if it's exactly a full moon, but it's getting there. Maybe a little bit more, but it is a nice night. This is the plane spotting park. Yeah, rejection is always a downer. United Bowlers, 757 from New York, landing next. Thank you, Eric. Eric is on it. Yeah, relationships are always, if the person doesn't feel the same way you feel about them, it could be a bummer. In my younger days, that happened to me all the time, but I deserved it. Well, thank you very much. Who is this? This is Bozeman 789 News. How are you, my friend? Thank you for the compliment. I don't get very many compliments, and when I do get them, I'm gonna save them. Let me tell you that. Nice one. Yeah, I should have married Meg when I had the opportunity to. My loss, my failure. We gotta say I'm an idiot sometimes. We all make mistakes. What are you gonna do, you know? Well, I regret that for the rest of my life, that I didn't marry that woman. God gave me a beautiful woman and took her away from me. She was here one day, and the next day she was gone. Just like that. So if you have a smart TV, there's an app called Pluto's TV. It's an amazing app. It gets all the classic TV shows like Happy Days, Love Boat, Judge Judy. And that's all they play. Beverly Hillbillies. They'll just play non-stop Beverly Hills, and then they play movies with the curse words in it. But you gotta get, it does have ads in it, but so what? Yeah, that's no joke, man. Pluto TV, if you have smart TV, download it. It's an amazing TV app. You can watch all your favorite shows and binge on them. You know, like if you enjoy the Beverly Hillbillies, nothing but Beverly Hillbillies. If you enjoy the Andy Griffith Show, nothing but Andy Griffith. 48 hours. This is an amazing, amazing app. And it's kind of neat to have the commercials because it kind of reminds you when you were a kid watching television. You know, that's how I look at it. The pizza at 7-Eleven is, if you have an app, you can get like 3 for $2, but you got to have the app. Otherwise, I think it's $1.50 a slice, but you got to get it. But it hasn't been sitting there for like 3 hours. You got to get it like, if not right out of the oven, 10 minutes out of the oven. You can look at it. You can look at it and tell if it's going to be good or not. I'm very careful about the pizza there because sometimes it sits there too long and it's crusty. Delta A220 from Houston. Thanks, Eric. I don't think that was a Delta flight. But yeah, I'm really excited. My channel is starting to get the hits that it deserves. Before I started doing the homeless encampment, I was getting a lot of hits for my videos at LAX. That's some serious hits, 70,000, 80,000. And the moment I started doing the homeless encampment, I lost those viewers. But it seems like they're coming back. I'm starting to get like, I shot a video yesterday with the women complaining about parking in front of the terminals. That's close to 10,000 hits. So I'm back home at LAX again. I will be doing Venice once in a while, not as much. That crowd has a guy named Jeremy Venice they're in love with. So why bother? Delta Bowie, 767 from New York, landing next. Thanks, Eric. But I am the original cop watcher from Venice. Back in the day, it was me, Zuma Dog, Matt Dowd. There was no cell phones. People used their camcorders, and that was that. The moment YouTube started paying people, everybody came out the woodworks as a cop watcher. The original people don't get any credit for all of what they put in back in the day. I mean, I get a lot of time. Oh, you're copying German in Venice. I'm not copying German in Venice. I know that guy for 30 years. He never did video. See, who is this? This is Only Me. Hello there, Only Me. Great name, Only Me. I love it. I love the YouTube names. Hey, real sad today. A cat was hit by a car. A lot of folks abandoned their cats and dogs at the garage across the street from the terminals. That's been going on for years. And people feed the cats that are abandoned over there. But this cat could have been hit by a car or a bus. Cops did a good job. They called out of control. They got there pretty quick. And hopefully they saved the cat's life. They can't ask you to do that. You know, if you're like in a legal area on a public sidewalk, they can't tell you that. All you got to do is just go there, read the First Amendment, make sure you're in a public area, and you're fine. The cops will always try to lie to you about that. Here, when I first started recording at LAX, I was getting a lot of lies by the cops, telling me I could be at the airport. So I just learned my rights, man, you know. And make sure you tape it when they approach you, but never delete your footage. That's outrageous. Just have the camera on when they approach you and let them know you have a First Amendment right to record in public, and it's not against the federal regulations. I am plane spotting. It's a big thing all around the USA and the world. They cannot stop somebody from plane spotting. They can investigate and see what you're doing, That's fine. See something, say something, right? But as far as deleting your footage and stopping recording, that's ridiculous. Just try to stay calm, collective, get your point across without yelling and screaming. For many years I was yelling at cops before all this First Amendment stuff, when the cops would do me wrong with a flashlight or something. But now I try to stay calm and collective. That's the best way to do it. Okay, when you first go to a homeless encampment, this is from Oscar, you have to find out who's running it. There's always somebody that's in charge, a homeless person, and approach him and say, I'm doing this, and I would like to interview you and some people here. Just don't go in there recording, because they'll get mad. You know, you got to be really careful. Never call it Skid Row. Always call it a homeless encampment. Make sure you tell them you're not a hater. You know, anyone can be homeless, illness, lose a job, and I'm here to document this whole thing. That's what you got to do. Find the person that's running it. There's always one person that's running that camp. And like 30 Rows, I always deal with that Gary Featherstone. Because some homeless people don't want to be recorded. The best channel, I believe, that does homeless encampments and homeless people is Invisible People. Mark. He just hit over 1 million subscribers, and he's the real deal. Invisible People, check him out on YouTube. The one and only. The one and only. And of course, you got Vintage Cop Watch. He's down there in the trenches, still fighting for the cause. So yeah, man. Let's see, Tony Monrich. I can't appreciate. I think he said you appreciate me. I think it says that, but thank you more. Yeah, I mean that's the best way to do it. A lot of folks go there to start taping, and they wonder why they have problems. You know. It's a very delicate situation recording homeless encampments. I don't talk to him anymore. I do not talk to that man anymore. Him and Tom Zebra came down and he was recording me without me knowing it with his body cam, whatever. And I'm the kind of guy, you can tape me all you want, but let me know when you're taping me. He doesn't want to be recorded at all, you know. I have a problem with that. If you're recording people, cops and stuff, and the First Amendment, and you don't want to be recorded, it's hypocritical, my friend. You can tape me all you want. You can't have an attitude like that when you're out there recording people and cops, and you're claiming the First Amendment and all that, but you don't want to be recorded. He goes downtown, records those hookers in his car, hiding in his car, and recording these women half-clad. You know, that's, you know. I'm not really going back there, man. That's a hard spot for me to go to because me and Meg would hang out there, and it's really hard for me to go. I probably will one day, but it's a tough one. American Boeing 777. Wow, that's a big one. That's for you, Mom. I know you like when the planes go over my head. You got it. But that's weird though. It's like you're out there recording people, and you don't want to be recorded. I think he has some problems with YouTube because he took down most of his videos, and I believe the problems that he had was those hookers downtown, half-clad, and he's hiding in his car. He's lucky the pimp didn't get to him. You know, it's like you gotta be. It's delicate, man. I would never shoot hookers hiding in the car. Wow, somebody put 20 bucks in. Who did that? Let's see. I didn't see that come in. I did not see that come in. I'm trying to figure out who put the 20 bucks in. It's not coming up on the board here. I don't see it. Okay, let me see. I don't see it here. But thank you. I don't know. Usually it comes up. It says the person put in 20 bucks. You can always leave a donation on my PayPal. It's in the description. Here it is. It is Ave Lano Valles. Thank you, my friend. I hope I'm saying that right. I think you work at. Do you work at LAX? I think I met you over there. Avenue La Novas. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. Oh, I will. I will definitely have coffee with it. I come in the morning, I always go to my 7-Eleven. It's right across the street. And when you buy a cup of coffee, you get a free muffin. Oh, you're from New Jersey. New Jersey, the good old days when I was working my show. I was doing the show, and I actually worked at a club called Zanzibar's in Newark, New Jersey, and then the Soul Factory, the TV show I worked in New Jersey. So yeah, man, I had a girlfriend that lived across the bridge. What's that? What was that called? So long ago. Across from the George Washington Bridge. I forget the name. Oh, you're in New Jersey right now. Wow. Fort Lee, yeah, Fort Lee, New Jersey. I just checked years ago, over like 35 years ago. She lived in Fort Lee. Avalano. See. Avalano. I knew I was stayed in school. But she lived in Fort Lee, New Jersey. And I remember we walked over this bridge to get to her house. That was years ago, man. And I'll never forget that. I walked over a bridge to go to my girlfriend's house. Lee. La. Avalano. 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 JetBlue 8320 from San Francisco. Landing next. Thank you, my friend Eric. Eric A. Plane, folks. Eric is on the job tonight. But I'm really happy today. I hit 90. Cool, small a. Avalano. 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 Hey, thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. Yeah, my real name is Antonio Echevarria. And people have a hard time with that last name of mine. So I had an agent when I was doing my show. He took names out of my Echevarria and put Vera. Vera comes from Echevarria. That's my stage name, Tony Vera. It kind of stuck. Only when I have the time, because I spent like 9 hours in the terminals to get stories. And we do every Saturday night, we do the plane spotting. And I do it sometime in the morning. But you're right, we should do more. Good point, my friend. Alaska, E-175, Salt Lake, landing next. Thank you, Eric. Eric is on fire tonight, people. So my whole aspect of it is, my plane spotting is not, there's no bells and whistles. There's nothing fancy about it. I mean, down the line, I'm going to upgrade my equipment. But it is what it is. One of my favorite channels is O'Hara Plane Spotting. You just check him out. He lives in Chicago, and he's over there. He's over there doing a good job. But he needs more subscribers. Oh, you do? Yeah, that's a pretty. It's Puerto Rican, can be Mexican, can be Spain. It's a pretty popular name, basic. I'm originally from LA, but I moved to San Francisco for college, so it makes me happy when I watch the live stream. That's a good thing. Eric is here tonight, but he can't use his phone. I think a lot of folks are having problems right now because they're changing over to 5G, and they want you to buy a new phone. They should give you a new phone, actually. I have my police scanner going right now, people. Terminal 5. I think they have a firearm they found in the... a stun gun. All right, stun gun. Good. Yeah, I know those channels. Those channels, they use all the fancy equipment and all that, but I am the original live streamer. I've been streaming for 3.5 years. And they just took it to another level, which is cool. They get a lot of subscribers, folks watching them. But Sunday mornings I'm watching Parking Wars and I'm watching Married at First Sight. I gotta have my Parking Wars. That's one of my favorite shows. Alaska Boeing 737 MAX 9 from Honolulu landing next. Thanks, Eric. When I go home, I try to relax. I watch a little bit of the news, and that's it. I do not focus on the news because it's depressing, and I got to stay up and in a good mood. My mother watches too much news, and I tell her, you had a stroke, you almost died last year. You should lay off Fox News or whatever news you're watching, because she calls me up crying about this, crying about that. I said, Mom, you don't need to watch all that. Try to watch something happy. Yeah, if you go to YouTube and hit plane spotting, you'll get a couple of there's a couple of guys that do work both sides of the airport, and they stream for like 9 hours. So just go on to I think it's Airline Videos. That's one channel. But the best way you can find the channels is going on to the search and hit the LAX plane spotting, and you'll get those channels. And they're amazing. They have a lot of up-to-date equipment. They don't use cell phones. They use real cameras, and they know planes. Me, I'm winging it. I mean, those guys know what year the plane was made. I mean, they know stuff. That's incredible. My plane spotting is something we talk a little bit. This is no bells and whistles, but it's fun. My mom likes it. She sleeps by it. But yeah, man, folks, I'm excited about my YouTube channel. It's starting to pick up a lot more views. We had the one video where the unruly passengers get denied. That's at 60,000 hits in 4 days. So I'm back. I shot a video yesterday of this woman that was parked in front of a terminal. That's got 10,000 hits. So I'm starting to get my crowd back, and I'm loving it. My YouTube money is actually going up too. It's at 1,000 this month so far. If I only get it at like 4,000 a month, my problems would be solved. And the only way you can get those kind of hits is keep working every day and keep getting stories. No, it is amazing. But before I started doing the homeless encampments in Venice, I was getting videos that were hitting like 60,000 people with guns in TSA. And the moment I hit the homeless encampments, I worked for like 4 months, 3.5 months. And I came back to LAX. I had to start all over again, but the crowd's starting to come back. And today I hit 90,000 subscribers. So, and I'm at 97 million hits, lifelong hits on YouTube. I'm approaching 100 million hits. But that's from the beginning when I first started doing it. So, it's actually a good thing. I'm working my butt off, man. I think the homeless encampments for me, it's a really sad thing to work. You know, I bet Cop Watch does a good job with that. I mean, if you want to see some homeless encampment stuff, Venice Cop Watch is good, and also Invisible People, Mark is incredible, man. But yeah, people, I am in such a good mood right now. My lawsuit's happening with the Santa Monica police. They're not gonna get away with it. We'll have a day in court, and I want to see how they explain attacking me for filming them making an arrest. You know, you don't do stuff like that. You know, they're actually being sued by Black Lives Matter, Carol Silver. Delta Boeing 737 from Salt Lake landing next. We did the, on this side, Discovery. They're trying to dirty me up. You find stuff about me. It's like, what is anything that I have done, which I haven't done anything in years, to excuse the behavior of the cops assaulting me and giving me a concussion for recording the cops. And I wasn't there as a protester. I was there as a journalist. I was assigned by X17 Online. That video actually made Inside Edition. A lot of folks go, "You're not media?" Well, I am media, by the way. Paparazzis are media. Paparazzi stuff gets put on magazine covers, top TV shows, and also I actually record real news. My stuff gets licensed to television, man. TMZ gets my stuff all the time. So when you say I'm not media, you really don't know what you're talking about. And nowadays, anyone can be media. You know, you get the right video, and they all want it. That's what happens, especially in the air. When something happens in the air, people are recording with the cell phones, and the news will contact you to either get it for free or license it and pay you. Southwest Boeing 737 from San Jose. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, always put your name on your video, and the news can't use it. You know, don't put it on Citizen's app. If you put it on Citizen's app, they can use it for free. Because when you join up there, it tells you that they own it. YouTube, basically, they have to contact you and pay you, actually. Just say you want a stringer's fee. But don't let the news bluff you and tell you, "Oh, your name's going to be on it." Forget all that. Right, send me the check. The weather today is low 40s. It was really nice all day, about 70, but it has hit. It's not as cold as it was a couple of days ago. In and out, man. It's an amazing place. You can sit there and plane spot while you're eating, or you can come inside the park here, where a lot of families come. During the day is very active here. You may have 100 people here eating their hamburgers or going over to 7-Eleven, which is across the street. They make some really good hot dogs here. I am drinking my coffee and loving it. But yeah, man, folks, the channel is starting to come alive again. I'm starting to get me some serious hits again. And I love LAX because there's always a different kind of a story that happens there. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's good. Today was sad. Cat was hit by a car. I thought the airport police did a fantastic job. They got the animal control to get there quick, because normally out of control will take hours to come if they come at all. You know, it's like waiting for the coroner. The coroner, it takes forever, man. Somebody gets killed, and you got to get the coroner's van. That's the shot the news once. That could take 5 or 6 hours, man. Because I heard they only have 2 coroner's trucks for the whole LA. Okay, we got to pay our respects to Tommy Edward Scott, the first LA airport police officer that was killed in the line of duty. They named this area after him, Tommy Edward Scott Square. And here's the plaque. It was years ago. You can actually Google his name, but it was a homeless guy from Venice walking down here, and I guess he was harassing people, and he stopped the homeless dude. Somehow the guy got control of the police car, and he ran Tommy Scott into a fire hydrant, and he was beheaded. That was brutal. Rest in peace, Tommy Scott. Thank God for my plane spotting. But I'm feeling good, people. I don't know about you guys, but I'm staying positive, and that's the key. And thank you for the few folks that did drop a donation last week. Appreciate KMR, thank you. Sammy, thank you. Just to name a couple of them, because I know folks work hard for their money, and it's hard for folks to donate. You know what I mean? Because right now, a lot of folks are struggling, man. Oh yeah, very scary. Very scary. Hi Nick. Very scary. They actually there was a crosswalk across the street from a 7-Eleven, and it was so dangerous crossing that crosswalk, so they actually put a light there now, street light, traffic light actually. And it's a lot safer than it ever was, because these people are mad when they drive, man. You gotta be really careful, folks, crossing the street or walking around here, because these people here don't care. Okay, thank you, my friend Valez. I appreciate the donation. I appreciate you coming in. Get your rest, my friend, and I appreciate you saying that, because that makes me even feel better. So get a good night's sleep, my friend, and we'll see you when we see you on the next one. Air China landing in 5 minutes. Thanks, Eric. We got an NCIC hit coming from Tom Badley. What it is, when you land from another country and you hit customs, you have to type in your information, and that all goes to the NCIC, National Crime Information Center. So if you have a warrant, some state, it will come up. A lot of states won't come get you because they're happy that you're in California, but a lot of states will come and get you. Remember, this chick landed from another country, and she was from Beverly Hills, and she had all these parking tickets. I think $3,000 for tickets. She didn't go to court, and they actually came and got her. The Beverly Hills police. There's a video that I shot. I put that in the description. Or you just type in NCIC hit Beverly Hills, LAX, and because normally they take them to the Pacific Division, LAPD Pacific Division, and wait from there. Vegas, I heard, that doesn't play. Vegas, if you have any kind of warrant, they will come and get you, and you got to pay for them to come and get you. Vegas is very, very strict. And if 2 cops come, you got to pay for the cops ticket, food, and all that crap. Vegas is not playing. Love Air China. Thank God for coffee. I was going to myself the other day. I said, wow, you talk a lot, man. It's like, I did a live stream plane spotting for 3 hours, 2 weeks in a row. 3 hours of talking. Imagine that. How boring is that, you know? The real plane spotters don't like my channel. You know, they call me a greenhorn. I don't know what I'm doing. But I actually do this for my mother and a few subscribers that like it. So I'm not looking for a lot of folks coming in here. You know, it's okay. You know, I'm good. I do it for my mother, myself, and a few subscribers that enjoy it. I try to bring you in the way the folks sit in this park and watch plane spot. I try to give you their perspective of what we're feeling and seeing. That's all. There's not a lot of bells and whistles in this channel, but I relax when I do it, and I love it. I actually stopped for a while because before COVID actually hit really big, I was working the nighttime. Got a phone call that Meg passed away. So after that happened, I just stopped. And I had a hard time doing nights for a long time because when I heard that news, that was when Kobe died. It was the same day Kobe died, man. I wasn't a big Kobe fan, but that was really sad what happened to him and his daughter. And then when I found out my girl died, that hit home. Never see that person again until you either go to heaven or whatever God has planned for you. Cindy's back, my friend. She is a great homeless woman that lives in a van, and she was great. She actually sent me a text and wanted to give me some money, and I told her, no, it's okay, you know, keep your money. But isn't it amazing? A homeless person doesn't really have much, but when they found out that you need help, they're right there. So, what a woman. And I found out that she's getting a new car because her car had problems with it. So, if you're listening, Cindy, thank you very much. I love you. Hope you and your dog are well. Yeah, somebody said to me, why don't you ask Mark for a job at Miserable People? Because I don't do homeless encampments all around California. I did the Venice one, but it's really, really a sad thing, the homeless situation. And I'm more of like a news story guy than anything paparazzi, news stringer. The key to video is you got to be able to shoot everything, you know, small or big. You know, the cat got hit by a car, I was right there. I worked there for 2 hours. You know, you can't worry about the money or worry about the hits on that one. You just you try to document it. And I love cats. It was a Siamese cat. It was a little older than a kitten. Probably across the street because people drop their cats off at that garage. And if you have a pet, take it to a shelter. There's lots of no-kill shelters. You know, take them there. Just don't leave your cat somewhere like that. That's just like, it's so cruel. That's some good coffee. When you quit drinking alcohol, coffee is your addiction. Air China. Eric, this could be it coming. The wings are really big. I kind of recognize Air China. I believe this is Air China coming next. I can tell by the wings. Yeah, this looks like Air China, man, Eric. Good call, Eric. But lately at LAX, I've been treated really good by the cops, the FBI, the TSA agents, the chips. I'm not chips. Custom Border Patrol. So, you do get a lot. You do get some auditors that come in there making trouble. This one guy comes in there. He's always harassing the employees or the chauffeurs. I mean, you know, it's just like, but the cops they know about the auditors, so they don't go for the bait. I talked to a lot of cops about that. They're not gonna get baited into something. I get it, you know. Everyone has the right to do the thing. I'm not knocking the auditors. It's all about reactions. I get it, you know. It was like the Santa Monica police attacking me. They attacked the wrong guy. I'm not a vicious guy. I'm pretty sure they're watching my channel, trying to find stuff on me. I'm pretty sure they realize that I don't hate cops. You know, I'm suing them because I got attacked and rights violated. You know, that's why they're being sued, federal lawsuit. And hopefully they'll train the cops on how to treat people with cameras and cell phones. And then the worst part about it, it was a George Floyd protest, peaceful. And because everybody turned around, because there was a 7-hour protest in Venice, all white folks majority, yelling Black Lives Matter. LAPD was there. Nothing bad happens. The moment they hit Santa Monica, they blocked the street, so you couldn't go into Santa Monica. So they just turned around. And I noticed they were on this guy's back, arresting him, and so I was taping that, and they came at me. You know, thank God I kept my camera going as long as I could. But you don't do things like that, you know, and try to sweep it under the rug. I wasn't part of the protest. I wasn't taking the cop side. I wasn't taking the protester side. I was shooting both sides. And the video speaks for itself. The video is not edited. So deal with that. The cops that did that to me should be ashamed of yourselves. You know, on the protest, you don't want to record with your big camera at all. You want to record with your cell phone, because the big camera, you might get attacked by protesters, man. I'm serious. Nowadays, I used to work, what's that called? Occupy LA, when they had the City Hall encampment down there. And never had a problem with the big camera. But somehow it changed where they want to attack people with big cameras. So when I worked the Donald Trump protests in Beverly Hills, I never had a problem. Some people ask me, who do you like? And I would say, I think I said I was independent. And then I didn't have a problem. Let's see, American A321 from Philadelphia. Yeah, I guess when you're covering a story, you got, if you're a journalist, you got a video journalist, you have to take both sides. You don't favor one side. You just take one side. You just take neutral. You shoot from a distance, you don't interfere, and normally you don't have a problem. But when you get cops that wanting to attack you, blaming you for the looters. There's a big lawsuit right now against Santa Monica Police. The Black Lives Matter. Carol Silver, a big-time attorney, has a class action suit against them. My original lawyer that I got quit like 5 months into the case. He said he couldn't do it. He didn't know what he was doing. And now I know what he's talking about, because when you're suing on a constitutional case, civil rights matters, you got to have a lawyer that knows what he's talking about. Every lawyer can't do it. So he actually did me a favor by quitting. Because I read the lawsuit, and I read Carol Silver's lawsuit. The wording is the same. You can't get any old lawyer to take a case if they don't know what they're doing. And I tell folks, the state that you're in, go to your local lawyer's bar and put it in your case, and they'll find you a lawyer. That's how I found my lawyer. Or you can go to lawyers.com, which is good. But a lot of lawyers don't want these cases, man, because they'd rather you get shot, something like that. But I have a lawyer that actually saw the video, and he got it. He got it. It was really hard getting a lawyer in this case because I wasn't shot or injured. I talked to some lawyer. He says, well, if you were shot, it'd be different, you know. So I got a notice in the mail, jury duty. So summons, actually. I have to go to be a potential juror. So that's exciting. American A321, Philadelphia. My hometown, Philadelphia. Thanks, Eric. Hometown. There's a guy that's on YouTube from Australia. He's a plane spotter. And just see him live like 6:30 in the morning. But it's amazing how close he can get to the planes, taking off and landing. They have a spot over there that people can plane spot. It's so close. That guy's got it made over there, man. I forget the name of his channel, but if you do plane spotting, period, his channel will come up. Oh, thank God for this, man. Sometimes you need to unwind, and this does it for me. This is, I get the plane spot, come out here, and just, I put in 9 hours today at LAX. I only got one video of the dog getting hit by the car, but it was a good video. It showed you how the cops actually cared about this cat, which is great. And Animal Control told me they would try to save the cat's life, but in general, when a cat gets hit by a car, it's too expensive to keep that cat alive because you don't know what internal organs are messed up. And they're not going to spend that kind of money to save a cat. They're on a budget anyway because they have so many cats. That, the best shelter I think in California is the West LA Animal Shelter, man. They advertise on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and they actually try to find pets homes. I got both my cats from the West LA Animal Shelter. Wow, thank you, Nick. See, that kind of stuff I love. When I hear that, Nick, it makes me want to keep going on and on. I really appreciate that a lot. Because I believe in what I'm doing. I'm always trying to catch stories at LAX. All kind of different stories that happen. And I try to do it right. And I'm not a cop hater at all. The auditors don't like me because they call me a bootlicker. I'm not going to cuss out a cop just to cuss out a cop. I've cussed out cops in the past, but I'm not just going to bait a cop and cussing them out because I'm going to hit on YouTube. No. If I got to do it that way, forget it. You know. Can you imagine a world without cops? Somebody robs you by gunpoint, somebody robs your mother at gunpoint or beats her up. Pretty sure you're going to want some justice. I watched that show 48 Hours. That's a good show. Hey, Roger, how are you? Alfred. Amazing. We got a lot of folks coming in, a lot of regular people coming in, regular subscribers. We hit 90,000 subscribers today. So I'm 10,000 subscribers away from my silver YouTube plaque. I've been on YouTube before it was YouTube. It was MySpace. YouTube wasn't here yet. And then YouTube came on, and they wasn't paying anybody on YouTube back then. So there was very few people that were giving out videos. But the moment they started paying people come out of the woodwork. You know? I love video, man. I love video. I love all types of video, all types of stories. Anything can be a story. Oh yeah, thank you, Roger. That was a very sad thing. People drove up, they abandoned their cats at the garage across the street, and that cat was kind of young. I hope the cat didn't get hit by a bus, but there's some internal injuries on that cat. I'm not even sure they can save that cat, but I'm praying for that cat. Oh. Cats are amazing, man. Cats are totally amazing. You know, they're therapy for you. They relax. You go home, you relax with them. You give them like real love. They give you love back. And cats are great, man. If you're a dog person, dogs are great too. Yeah, the cops did a great job with that one. That's for you, Mom. I know you love it when it goes over my head like that. My mom loves that. Hey, yeah, I'll bet. 9 lives, that's true. I liked how there's 3 cops on this one cat. And they actually cared about this cat, you know. It wasn't like one cop was standing, there was 3 cops standing there. And normally the animal control takes forever to show up. And the cop got them to come within 20 minutes. So I thought that was amazing. Because I remember when the guy flew in and he found his dog dead in the bag. I think it was a French bulldog, and he threw it in the trash. And animal control said they were coming, and they never showed up. And I actually called them, and they told me that all they have is 2 drivers and come the next day. Next day is too late. Guess what? The garbage truck's going to come and take those cats. I mean the trash. Okay, Eric says China Airlines is landing next. Thanks, Eric. Well, I hope for sure this cat has 9 lives, this one, because that was a Siamese cat. It was a pedigreed, man. I mean, a lot of times, too, they lose cats on the airfield. Somebody get out of the cage. That could be one scenario, too. But yeah, people, I'm so happy my channel is taking off again. I'm starting to get serious hits. That one video, 60,000 hits in 4 days. Another one yesterday I shot 10,000 hits. The woman that was pissed off, she left her car by a terminal for an hour. The tow truck was on the way. She got back, gave the LAX security a hard time. Come on, lady. A person like that should have had a car towed, man. It was sometimes to get the busy Buffy's tow. You know, she just got lucky. All right, China Air is coming. Amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with showing Lax. I have no problem. I'm basically just doing my thing, man. A lot of folks don't like my plane spotting, and that's okay. You know, I'm doing it for my mother, myself, and the very few subscribers that are into this. That's it. I'm not trying to get a big crowd. Eva Air landing in 1 minute. Thanks, Eric. Time pay. You gotta love Eva Air, man, people. Full moon coming up. I like to record my life. Thank you for that like. Well, Alfred, you gotta have, the way the world is right now, you gotta have a good attitude, because you don't want to fall in that depression mode. There's so many things that, when I go home, I watch Pluto's TV, and if you have an app, you can download that on your smart TV. It's TV shows, Judge Judy channel, nothing but Judge Judy, Beverly Hills Billy, Mission Impossible, Andy Griffith, movies, and the movies, they keep all the bad language and the nudity in them. They do have ads, but I love it because it reminds me when I was a kid watching television. Love it. No joke, man. Oh yeah, Jacob, you gotta believe in God. Yeah. You gotta believe in God. Without God, I would not be here right now. Seriously, there'd be no way in the world I will be standing here. Here's Eva Air. Good. We had 85%. My battery's tight. Last week I got cut off. I got this new battery charger that it doesn't really stick the connector. It has 9 hours of charge, but last week it went off. And then Tom Zebra came in last week. It was really a good live stream until it cut off. And but I'm going to keep recording. I'm going to keep getting stories. I'm going to keep doing my thing. And I love the airport. People tell me to go to another airport. Why should I? LAX has it all. Celebrities, police action, you name it. For me to go to another airport, that means I got to break in the airport. You know, it took me years to be able to book LAX without getting harassed. Delta E-175 from San Jose. Thanks, Eric. Landing in 6 minutes. Oh yeah, it's just, hey Anthony. Years and years of dedication at this airport. My claim to fame was when Mike Tyson beat me up at United Airlines Terminal 7 terminal. You can actually Google that video, Mike Tyson, paparazzi, Tony Vera. I actually sued him, got a settlement, and now we're friends. Believe it or not. Every time I see him, he gives me a hug. And he was broadcasting on his show. It's called Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson on YouTube. And he actually explained why he beat me up. He said he was coming down off of coke. You can actually Google that, Mike Tyson, Tony Vera, and watch the video. I'll put that in the description when this is over. So much respect to him. I don't know everybody. I think a lot of folks know me. If they look at me, some say hi, some actually give me money. I've had a few TSA agents drop me a 20 here and there. I've had a few employees drop me some money. So yeah, it's just I don't get, when I first started doing this, the people always call the cops on me. There's a suspicious guy walking around the airport. So I don't get that anymore, thank God. Because if they see you one day at the airport and they see you the next day and they don't know you, they're gonna call the cops. I guess they have a policy now. See something, say something. I mean, the reality situation of it all, you got to be careful because you don't know when somebody's going to do something like that dude. But 7 years ago, he came in there and he killed that Gerardo Rivera. He killed the agent and shot him. Remember that? So you don't know when somebody is going to do something. Some crazy person. But then I get home, I make dinner, usually rice with some beans and some chicken, and I lay back and watch television, my favorite shows, because I don't sleep a lot. So, Mom, I love you. This is for you. And I'm trying to get back to New York City, but I have this lawsuit I'm going through with the police, American police. I don't know how long that's going to take, you know. Thank God I got a good lawyer, man, you know. And this is a federal lawsuit. This is all about the right to film in public, the abuse of power. It's all about that. Those cops to get away with it and to do it to somebody else. No, they probably do that. They probably do it. I was going to go away. I wasn't going to go away, man. Find a lawyer, man. Determined. This is a new tree here they put up. But you never know what you're going to get at LAX. You never know, man. Seriously, it's amazing. You can be there, and all of a sudden something happens, and you get it. It's a great video, yeah, you know. But you got to be there to get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to be there to get it. Woo, it's fucking cold. There's 7-Eleven. Right there. And But they're putting in all these cell phone towers now at LAX, and I think that has a lot to do with it. I live every day like it's my last day. Because you never know when God's going to call you, man. You know, it could be your last day. You don't know when your expectation, you don't know when your last day is going to be, put it that way. Life's not guaranteed for tomorrow. Southwest Boeing, 737, Sacramento. Expiration date, that's it. That is it. But God has really made me a happy camper. I prayed one night and I said, listen, all you gotta do is give me some serious hits so I can make some money on YouTube. I want to get it where I can make probably like $4,000 a month. I know I'm dreaming. I'm over 1,000 this month. So my money is actually climbing. Even $3,000 a month, I'll be good. I mean, I know a lot of guys that make $20,000 a month, man, and they don't even do videos. They just like copy. They take other people's videos and claim fair use. There's a lot of that going on YouTube. These guys won't even leave the house. Guys like me out there are working our asses off to make pennies, and these guys are making thousands by using other people's work. Some channels do it right. Sam Joaquin Valley, he actually promotes the person's channel, gets permission to use the video. That's different. If you get permission to use the video, and the guy has a low count of subscribers, and Joaquin, I think, has over 200,000 subscribers. So that's a little bit different than a person that's taking your video and taking your name off and putting his name on there. Hey, Manny, how are you? I haven't called handsome in years. Last one that called me handsome was Meg. It's like, wow, man, she used to call me Meg, like, is in love with me, man. And 62 years old now, everything's falling apart, but I'm still alive. That's why I'm in love with the Venus, the LAX Crow. I actually saw him today. He has a new girlfriend now, the LAX Crow. Hey man, I'm okay. I'm actually in a good mood. I'm taking it one day at a time. My YouTube channel hit 90,000 subscribers today, and I have a video that went viral. It has 60,000 hits. Shot it 4 days ago. You got unruly passengers getting denied boarding. And I have one that I shot yesterday, 10,000 hits. So my hits are going up, and thank you, God. I put in so much work to get a video, man. Like the cat video, that took 2 hours. A gun in TSA takes 3 hours. Marijuana arrest takes 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see it, and you just think it's easy. It's not. It's like you gotta wait there for the CSI, airline reps, take pictures, the report. Yeah. I'm not complaining. I was at Tom Bradley earlier today in the terminal, and I heard the cat video come, and I said, look, I have to get this. WestJet Boeing 737 from Vancouver. Thanks, Eric. For the cat video, I wanted to show the cops actually tried to help this cat. There was three cops on this cat, you know, and they actually got animal control to come in within 20 minutes, which was amazing because they take forever to get there, you know. And I just thought the caring they showed, that thank God I got that on video. You got to be able to shoot everything, you know. A small story, big story. You got to be able to shoot everything. Some guys go, like, I remember one time, the VIP at Town Bradley, there was a star coming out, and the pap went, "Who's that old guy?" I said, "That old guy happens to be Tom Jones, idiot." That old guy. Yeah, I smoke. I've been smoking all my life, man. I don't drink anymore, and I smoke cigarettes, light cigarettes. Thank you, Roger. If you Google Tony Barra fire eater, you'll see that I used to swallow lighter fluid and blow fireballs. That's probably going to kill me down the line anyway. And my friend of mine, he went to the doctors and they told him, no more hot foods, no more sex, no more alcohol. And my friend told the doctor, bury me right now. Just bury me, you know. And he actually outlived the doctor. Never forget that story. So I've been plane spotting for over 3.5 years. I stopped last year when Meg passed away, and the COVID hit. Actually stopped, and there was new channels popping up that only did video in the past, or something doing live streaming. I'm the original live streamer. There was nobody live streaming back then. And these guys that do live stream, they have top of the line equipment. They took it to another level. They're using their real cameras, clear as can be. They have the control tower going. They know airplanes. So yeah, just go to YouTube and hit LAX plane spotting, and they do it like twice a week. They go 9 hours, 11 hours, man. So if you want some real plane spotting, and there's O'Hara, like in Chicago, plane spotting. He's amazing. It's like my channel, no bells and whistles. It's just a real channel that just shows you what the deal is. People are surprised that I'm plane spotting. I love plane spotting. I actually love it. It relaxes me. I'm not making a lot of money with this. I don't do it for that. I do it to relax. And my mom loves it, so that's the key. Delta E-175 from Denver landing next. Thank you, Eric. I have my own style of plane spotting too, you know. I don't, I try to get right under the plane, man. Oh yeah, man, this is a great park. Hey, Manny. Lily Garcia. She still works here. They actually called me internal affairs. They actually wanted to get her fired. But it wasn't about getting her fired. It was about giving her training. So she doesn't go off that way anymore. A lot of the employees don't even like her colleagues. But my intent was not to get her fired. My intent was to give her training. I remember somebody got stuck in an elevator, and the fire department showed up, and she was right there. She did not say a word to me. So that was my objective, and then the chief of LAX police put out a First Amendment memo telling us cops don't attack people with cameras. Alaska, E-175 from Boise landing next. Yeah, getting somebody fired during the holiday season is the thing. But if you can get training, and she hasn't had a problem since, I did my job. The only problem is I had the wrong lawyer. I got a settlement, but it wasn't. The lawyer actually made more money than me, and charged me $5,000 for a fee. This lawyer that I have now is not charging me any money. He's taking it out on a percentage. Some lawyers want 5 grand, and then they want you to split the take. You know, stay away from those lawyers. If the case is good, they'll take it and take it out when the case is settled. Who is coming for me, my friend? Who is coming for me? That's the story of my life, man. Eric called that one really good. That was a good one, Eric. There's always sirens going, man. Don't you know that the Los Angeles Fire Department, this is the busiest place for them? You get all kind of heart attacks, got people falling out of escalators, you got all strokes, heart attacks, you name it, happens here. The busiest spot for the Los Angeles Fire Department is LAX. I like firemen, but some of them like Delta Boeing 767 from New York. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, a lot of firemen try to intimidate you. I have one video when the LAPD ran over this chick at Venice. This is about a few years ago. And they tried to hide it. They put it on some kind of like Jeep to the ambulance. And I let the girl know I was here. The fireman came at me, talking about he's gonna smash my camera. That made all the news, and he was transferred and retrained. And they actually put out a First Amendment memo on that, because you can't attack somebody because they're filming you, and you can't claim HIPAA laws. HIPAA laws are not that at all. That's information by employees that give out information on their, you know what I mean? But shooting somebody going into the ambulance on a public sidewalk is not big in any HIPAA laws. But they will throw that out all the time. HIPAA laws, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not big in any HIPAA laws. And that fireman didn't take my cell phone serious at all. You know, and he was all over the news. And then he left the patient, you know, to come harass me. Attend to your patient and don't worry about a cell phone. A cell phone is not going to hurt you. Only if you threaten to smash the phone and it makes all the news. No, it's actually LAX, actually. That I know for a fact. That I know for a fact. But I'm pretty sure they're based down there too. I hate using the word Skid Row. I never use Skid Row. I always call it homeless encampment. Well, they didn't know whose cat it was. A lot of times, you don't see who's dropping off the cat in the garage. You know, they can do it quick. Open the door, cat's gone, they leave. So you actually don't know who abandoned that cat. If he was abandoned at all, maybe he got out of the crate on the airfield. That happens a lot. Dog, cats get out. Hey, thank you there, United. Appreciate it. Unedited. Thank you. I always tell folks, I'm not doing that story. You got to be able to do every story. You know, you just can't like, oh, I'm not doing that cat video that got hit by a car. Why not? Why not? I mean, It showed the compassion of the police. The airport police did a good job. It was 3 cops on this cat. The cat was young, and then, you know, if the cat doesn't make it, but he had good care by these airport police. And I tried to capture that and show that on the video. You gotta be able to shoot everything, man, you know. Yes, Eric is the official plane caller. If he takes a break or something, you can take over from Eric. But he is the official guy here. But a lot of times he does leave. Then you can call the planes, because he takes breaks too. But he's been with me since the beginning. Yeah, Roger, it's very important. It's very. I mean, I'm a cat lover, so I'm biased. But that poor cat, you know. But normally, when a cat gets hit by a car, they don't survive, because you don't know what internal injuries they do have. You know, but I was talking to the animal control guy. He was saying they would try to save it, but they don't have a lot of money, the animal shelters, and the money they do have, they're saving other cats. But he was saying that we'll see. But if the cat got ran over, you know, you don't know what kind of organs are messed up. No, I left firemen. New York City, I was called the fireman. I was eating fire, blowing fire, and I wore a New York City Fire Department hat. And the New York City Fire Department was really good to me. Really good to me. Firemen are great. They save a lot of lives. They're there when you need them. But there's a few of them that I don't like, because they take it to another level. I remember this lady had a heart attack in front of Tom Bradley. And they're out in front of Tom Bradley, and the firemen, oh wow, and they were taking turns with CPR. I wasn't showing the lady's face. I was shooting that though, and the fireman said, "Show some respect." You know, it was like 20 cops there. They're looking so it was me, and just turned back around, because you can't do that. You know. It's like, I was very respectful. She died, actually died. But the way I was shooting it, I wasn't showing her face. I wasn't interfering in what they were doing. I was trying to show how the cops and firemen worked hand in hand to save this lady's life. But the one fireman had to get vocal about it, and then cops didn't want nothing to do with it. So then he just shut up, and that was that. We got a guy at Terminal 2 right now with a police scanner. I have the scanner going. And he's drunk, and he's acting a fool. He actually threatened a few people, but I'm not going to go do that, because I'm out of the airport. Oh yeah, if, you know, these firemen, especially if you got a cell phone, they just think you're like, they don't get it. I actually like recording with my cell phone better than I like to use my big camera. Because with the cell phone, you're kind of laying low. Oh yeah. With the big camera, when I pulled it out, people always said media. Because the camera's like a $7,000 camera. So, but you pull out the cell phone, people don't get it. They just think you're a guy with a cell phone, but it's a new world now, people. Yeah, CHP is great. I see Eric Estrada a lot of times at LAX. He's actually a cop now, Eric Estrada. I think he works with the internet. He finds these predators, child predators. He has a gun and a badge. Eric Estrada, man. Oh man, so this guy's on the aircraft assaulting people. And the cops are on the way there, Terminal 2. He had too much to drink. A guy like that shouldn't be drinking. And hopefully this is a wake up call for this guy. Anytime you're on an airplane and you're hitting people, allegedly hitting people, a lot of times they lie and say that to get the cops there faster. But, you know, if you can't drink, you know, don't fly. And that's why I do those videos about the unduly passenger denied, because I don't drink for the 3 years now. Yeah, in and out, man, you can actually smell it from here, man. They make it where you can actually smell it. So yeah, it smells really good. But I'm gonna go home and have my rice and beans and chicken and avocado. I love my rice, man. We lost our house, no insurance last February. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, a lot of folks are struggling right now, man. Oh, the guy's covered in vomit. The dude, the cops are going to now, Terminal 2. He's covered in vomit. He's cussed out people, allegedly hit people on the plane, and he's covered in vomit. So that's that one. These cops have to deal with all that crap. That man should not be drinking. You want to get somewhere, put your mask on. People tell me I'm a sellout. Well, I'm not a sellout, because if you're going, it's a mandate by the president. You got to wear a mask. If you don't wear a mask, you're gonna get removed from the plane. It's as simple as that. You know. I mean, who likes wearing a mask? I know, but you got to wear it, you know. KFC is saying 100 from nuggets. So that dude will probably get arrested if he hits somebody for assault, if that's true. And the other scenario, they'll take him to an 8-hour drunk tank, LAPD. What they do is, if you're really drunk, they'll give you a option to call somebody to pick you up. If you're too far gone, a lot of it's officer discretion. They'll let you call somebody and pick you up. We had a video the other day with this guy was so drunk, his friend was trying to keep him up. The cops had to handle that situation, but they let him call a friend to pick him up. That's the video that went viral. I bet you in 20 years from now, they'll have like special stuff that beam you places. Like, they won't be using airplanes anymore. They'll be able to beam you to another spot. That's probably coming next. Oh yeah, there's a fine. There definitely is. I gotta find out what the fine is, but what the intent is, they want you to sober up. You might be on the no-fly list for that airlines. Congress is trying to pass this new law now. If you get banned from one airline, you're banned from all of them, because the violence is up so much right now. So they're trying to pass that through Congress. Well, that's the plan, Roger. I follow all that stuff. But I'm like really excited that my channel is starting to take off again. American E-175 from San Francisco. Thank you, Eric. Landing next. I looked at my gross revenue for this month. It's over $1,000. My hits are up. I got videos going viral. So God's good, man. I took off that 3 months to work the Venice Beach homeless encampments with the sheriffs and everything. I tried to help out with that. And I actually lost my airport crowd. Because there's two different crowds. There's the airport crowd and there's the homeless encampment crowds. So I'm starting to get back my crowd on my airport videos, which I'm really pleased about. I saw this lady this morning. She asked me what happened to me. I said, no, I wasn't planning on working the encampments for too long. You know, I had to get back to LAX, I told her, But you do have Venice cop watchers there every day working those stories. It's very depressing. And I pray for those people. I pray for them. But I have to make a living. And I have a chance of making a living at the airport on a good video. Yes, folks. Support the channel. The donation button is in my description. Give what you can, if you can. And that's that with that. I mean, somebody dropped $20 in. That's cool, but the YouTube app, they take like, I think 45% of that, and you won't get that for another couple of months. So the PayPal is instant. Yeah, Roger dropped me $150, I think, a week ago, and that actually saved my ass because I was like broke, I went to my PayPal. I was like, wow, somebody dropped the $150, and my mother dropped in some money, so that saved me. The worst thing you can do is overdraft. You take out money from the bank, they let you overdraft, but they charge you $35. I love it here. I love it here. See, how are we doing on power? Power is good. We're at 91%. We are going to try to do 3 hours tonight, if we can. Or somebody the other day going, wow, you can talk for 3 hours, man? How's that possible? I don't know. I do not know. No, I don't have that. All I have is PayPal, but don't worry about it, my friend. I try not to have too many money apps. I think I had that once, and then somebody took some money out of that wasn't supposed to. So I was like, PayPal I like because it's instant. And if somebody steals the money, they'll put it right back in. You can't beat PayPal, man. Those people don't play. It's like, they put the money in, boom, it's in there. I mean, YouTube is cool. I mean, they have that app where you can pay, but they take out so much money from it. But I love YouTube. YouTube gives me a chance to show my work to the world. There's so much competition on YouTube. You got to be grateful for the hits that you do get. You have news stations, TV shows, like the NBC News. They'll play a clip, and then at the end of the video they go, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That was unheard of years ago. You have actors that have YouTube channels. I mean, it's becoming Very like everybody's on YouTube now. People told me, why are you so mad at Jimmy and Venice? Well, I was pissed off because he never did video back in the day. I knew the man over 30 years. The man never did video. And then the man became a star on YouTube. But I actually apologized to him and told him I was jealous and envious because here I am all these years. And the people are saying I'm copying you. So I don't blame the guy anymore because you can't make subscribers go to your channel if they don't like you. They're pretty reasonable. The cigarettes at 7-Eleven are like under $10, which is reasonable, man. Some places want 13, 14 bucks for a pack of cigarettes. You can find some gas stations under 10. As long as you get under $10, you're doing good. In New York, I believe they're like $17 a pack now, not more. I smoke lights. I don't do the reds anymore. Reds are too strong. But I actually enjoy cigarette smoking. I don't drink anymore. I got 3 years without a drink. I do partake in some CBD weed for my arthritis. Believe it or not, I have a bad case of arthritis. I take the drops under the tongue, CBD, and it's kind of wiped away my arthritis. Stuff works. Sometimes I find myself stressed out, so I will take a couple puffs of CBD weed, and I get the munchies and I eat better. I don't smoke every day. I only smoke when I'm stressed. I don't abuse it because it is medicine, but I'm not trying to promote that at all. Sometimes you go home, you're so stressed out, you can't eat, man. Take a couple of hits and you get the munchies, man, and then you can really like eat. I like my rice, I like my beans, I like my boneless chicken. Ralph's, you can buy some cut up chicken, really good chicken, for like $7, and it's filling. I have a small coffee, hot dog in the morning, and maybe a couple slices of pizza. If I have money on me. Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's he's an asshole. He's a complete ass. Not friendly person, man, at all. I remember New York City had a hurricane, and he went back and donated some blankets and sleeping bags. So I saw him at American Airlines, and he got in my face. He said, "I told you don't record me." I said, "You never told me that." Well, I'm telling you now. The guy was such a freaking horrible guy. But I remember I got him with Sarah Silverman. He was dating her at some event in Hollywood, and he was kind of nice there, you know. But he's not the friendliest guy in the world, man. Most comedians are not friendly, you know, at all. I've shot in several comedians over my time, and most of them are horrible, man. David Spade is good. He's friendly. David Spade, very, very approachable. A lot of the older celebrities like Ingeborg Humperdinck, Tom Jones, they're very approachable. Sylvester Stallone is actually a great person in real life. He's not stuck up. That's my guy, and he said to me, "Must be a slow news day." But the best I would have to say would be the late Joan Rivers. She knew how to handle paparazzis, man. She was and her fans. Joan Rivers there's only one Joan Rivers, man. I miss her a lot. She was excellent. Seal is a real nice guy. Seal used to be really mean, but he's actually a nice guy. Because I get it. You're tired. You're landing it after a long flight, and you get a camera stuck in your face. I mean, I get it, but, you know, it's like TMZ is camped out at Terminal 2, You know, it's a job, you know. A lot of folks don't think it's a job. The worst celebrity, I think, is Ron Perlman. I was shooting at LAX years ago. He had a small dog with him. And so I didn't approach him. I shot from a distance. And you can actually do that video, Ron Perlman at LAX, and see it. And he was got in my face like he was going to beat me up. And this is a total jerk. He was playing that character from his that show. He's Sons of, I forget how, I can't even say it. That dude, I'm pretty sure he hates the video when he sees it. A lot of folks tonight in the park here, plane spotting. Oh yeah, man. We lose a lot of good people. Like we lost James Gandolfino, Tony Soprano, and he actually hated the paparazzis. But when I got him a few times, I told him, I said, "I know you hate us, but I love your work." And he gave me a nod. His son is nice, Michael. I got him a couple times. He's really a nice guy. He's actually lost a lot of weight, but he used to look just like his father. If you Google Michael Gandolfini LAX, you'll see my video that I got of him. Back then, he was chubby, and he looked just like his dad. He lost a lot of weight now. He looks totally different. Iggy's nasty. That guy Iggy, I got him one time with his wife, and he was like, he came at me like he was gonna beat me up, man. It's like, really, dude? Come on. Well, you get a double-double, French fries, and all the soda you can drink for. It went up a little bit. It's like $9.50. So you got the double-double, you got your French fries, and all the soda you can drink, which is a deal. There's some blogger went in there and said he was the owner of In-N-Out with a suit on, and he really made fun of these people in there, and they banned cameras from going in and out. So if you do shoot in there, you gotta be low key with it, because this guy just ruined it for everybody, man. You know, he went in there dressed up, claiming he was the owner, and they don't like cameras in there, man. They have orders, no videotaping in there. So if you do go tape, you gotta do it on a low key. That guy ruined everything. American CRJ 701 from Portland. Thanks, Eric. Landing next. We got about another little over an hour to go. We're gonna do 3 hours tonight, and I love it. My objective is to bring you into the steam of things. You see these people in the park here? I'm trying to bring you with this scene. That's it. There's no bells and whistles on my channel. I'm a greenhorn when it comes to plane spotting. Thank God for Eric, otherwise we'd be in some trouble. But I do it because I love plane spotting. It relaxes me. My mom loves it, and we have a few subscribers that do love it too. So that's why I do it. The real plane spotters don't like me. That I know already, but it's okay. They have their channels they go to. My favorite channel will have to be O'Hara from Chicago, plane spotting. He's really good, no bells and whistles. He's like me. He shows the real deal. So that's a really good channel to support. He needs more subscribers. O'Hara Plane Spotting. That man's got it going on, man. If you want to see some homeless encampment videos, you go to Venice Cop Watch, or you go to Invisible People. Some good channels to go to. I don't watch a lot of channels. I do not watch many auditor channels at all because it pisses me off. But they have it right. But I get really mad at channels that don't do anything. They sit home, well, they'll steal videos, put money on it, making money on the commercials, and don't do a damn thing. You know? If I find out somebody stealing my video, I will definitely make a piracy complaint against it. But I will always send them an email first and let them know that that's my video. A lot of folks take my videos and put it on WorldStar. But WorldStar is good about it. They'll take it right down. You know? I'm trying to make money myself. Why would I want you taking my video and putting it on your channel? You're not out here working the hours I put in. Delta Air Boeing 767 from landing in 6 minutes. Thanks, Eric. I do not take nobody's videos, so please don't take mine. I'm trying to sell these videos, license these videos to TV shows. Why would I want it on another channel? That makes no sense. Best way to do is email that person and say, can I please use your video? And the person has the option to say yes or no, you know. Just don't take the video and then take your name off and put your name on top of that. That really pisses me off when somebody takes my video and puts their name on my video. Excuse me? Hello? Hey, little, who's this? This is little Rosie Render. I'm doing okay. I'm taking it one day at a time. Wow, that's sad to hear. It's a new world now. Things are changing as we speak. That's why I love the LAX Crow, because that guy's been in it for years. His girlfriend died a couple of years ago, but I think he has a new girlfriend. Because yesterday, she's been around for a couple of days. And today, I saw him today, and he was like crowing loud. I guess he was calling her, man, you know. So, he's an old dude. United Boeing, 737 from Chicago. Thanks, Eric. I love that crow, man. That crow loves Tom Bradley, man. Sometimes I don't see him for a couple of days. I worry about him. And then all of a sudden, I'll see him. There he is. You know, bad legs. You know, he reminds me of me. You know, an old guy just trying to make it. And I saw him today, and he was crowing, man. He has been crowing since his girlfriend died a couple of years back. Now he has that new girl that comes by, and I think he's in love with her. So I'm happy that he has found somebody. Hopefully she stays with him. But the LAX Crow is an amazing bird, man. He's been through hell and back. He flies around. He's happy. He kind of knows me. I'll feed him crackers now. He gets fed by a lot of people at LAX, a lot of employees. He doesn't beg for food. He'll just sit there and people dropping food all the time. But he's so happy at LAX. And he's an incredible bird. I kind of miss him and his ex-girlfriend because they were always together, man. And every year they would build that nest, and he was getting the stems for the nest, working his butt off, and she'd be yelling at him. It was incredible to watch. If you Google LAX crow, I have so many videos going back for that bird years ago. It's about maybe 40 people on this plane spotting park tonight. We got a little over an hour to go here. I'm gonna hit 3 hours tonight. We got a full battery. Get home, get some rest, and get back at it tomorrow. Well, I will, as long as I'm alive, and as long as I can go to work and get the videos. That's my Christmas, you know. As long as I'm alive and able to do what I'm doing. As long as I wake up in the morning, God gives me another day. That's my Christmas. I don't drink anymore, so that's out. But thank you. Same to you, a little Rosie. So the guy that's drunk at Terminal 2, they're doing a code 10. They're running him for wants and warrants. So we're going to see what happens with that. He's from Arizona. I can hear the guy talking in the background. Male white. You can hear him talking in the background. Yeah, that guy's definitely going. He is definitely going. He said, repeat the spelling, heavy background. Yeah, my favorite cops are the airport police because they deal with everything, man. They're ambassadors, people from all over the world come into the airport and they have to deal with them, see them. And they got a lot of new training. The old LAX airport police, a lot of them wasn't that great. A lot of them will violate your rights. But lately, over the last 5 years, there's been a lot of training going on, and they have become one of the best police forces that I know of. LAPD, I like certain cops on LAPD, certain cops I don't like. Sheriffs, iffy. Semi-completes, don't like them at all. FBI is really nice to me here. The top FBI guy always brings over new recruits and goes, this is Tony Rivera, he records us. We don't like him to record us, but it's his First Amendment right to record us. So that's great, you know. He's telling it like it is. So a lot of times I'm at LAX and sometimes I don't recognize them because they hire really young people to be FBI agents now. Delta Boeing 757 landing next. Thanks, Eric. But yeah, man. So the FBI treats me really good here. The DEA treats me really good here. You got every law enforcement in the world working here. That's why I love working at LAX because I get to get it all. Venice Beach is great too. I've shot in a lot of great stories over the years there. But I just like LAX better. Better. I love that show, Married at First Sight. That's a great show. So, but it's about these couples that get married for, I think, 6 weeks. They don't know each other, and then they have a chance. After 6 weeks, they can either get a divorce or stay together. But it's all about communication, understanding that next person. So I'm really into that show. But my favorite show on TV will have to be, love that channel, love that show. They brought back Starsky and Hutch. They brought back Kojak, which I love watching. Love Kojak. Actually met him when I was a kid. I was walking downtown, Chinatown, New York. And I guess they were shooting an episode of Kojak. And he walked outside all dressed as Kojak with a coat on and a hat. And he was so nice to me. Telly Savalas. So nice to me. I never forgot that. So he has no warrants, nothing like that, no NCIC hits. So he just got drunk. So it's code 4 now, so they'll probably just take him to a drunk tank for about 8 hours and release him. I don't think he'll be flying on Delta anytime soon. It's amazing how fast time goes by. I've been on this for 2 hours now. We got under an hour to go. But it's amazing how fast time goes. It's just like, wow, man. I can't believe I can talk that long. That's the amazing part, that I'm able to talk that long, man. Wow. This is a Ralph's I go to here in Westchester. I remember about a month and a half ago, I went in there, and the security guard was following me around. So I went to the store manager and said, hey, man, I don't appreciate this. I said, I'm not stealing anything. You have cameras all in the store. If you feel like I'm stealing something, wait till I leave. So he apologized and got on that dude, man. So when I see him now, he walks the other way. Don't, because I'm black, whatever, follow me around the store. I'm not going for that. I don't believe in that, you know. I mean, I like the Ralphs in Venice. I've been going there for years, but the Ralphs over here, everything seems to be a lot fresher, and they have more choices here. And it's easy for me to go to Ralphs here and take the bus home and go straight to Rose Avenue. Southwest Boeing 737 from Oakland landing next. Thank you, Eric. But I'm really happy now that my channel is actually taking off. I hit 90,000 subscribers today. My revenue for this month is over $1,000. Video went viral. Over 60,000 hits in 4 days. I shot one yesterday, it has 10,000 hits already. So my channel is starting to get the hits that it deserves. And thank God for that, because I've been on YouTube working my ass off, man. I'm not just trying to brag on anything. I work my butt off. These celebrity videos are like, they're not really happening right now. You don't see that many celebrities flying because of the COVID. A lot of them are using the celebrity suites. It's a private terminal that costs a lot of money to use because they don't want to deal with the public. So it's hurting my business. I used to get like 5 celebrities a day here, man. But ever since COVID, I remember COVID was like hitting hard here, and I was watching television. Kiss was in Dubai doing a concert. So the next day I was at Tom Valley, not looking for Kiss, but they came out. They all came out, and I got them. Gene Simmons is a very nice guy. Paul Stanley's, he's not the nicest guy in the world, but Gene Simmons, that man will give you the time of day, man. You gotta love that man. Much respect to him, Tom Jones, Ingeborg Humperdinck, Delta A21 from Atlanta. Thanks, Eric. Tears for Fears. I met one of the lead singers. Very nice guy. Get his name. I met my what's his name again? Boy George. Different look. Met the dude, and I kept saying to him, "You look like Boy George." Anyway, it was Boy George. Love Boy George, man. That was a good shot. We got about maybe 10 people in the park right now. In-N-Out is doing incredible business, like they always do. In-N-Out's got it going on, man. They actually almost closed this place because the LAX was expanding, and this is all LAX property. So there's rumors that they were closing. This is like 5 years ago, so I guess they're not closing. You lose In-N-Out, it's going to ruin the atmosphere because it's all part of the atmosphere. There's In-N-Out Burger, you can smell it, the park over here, and now you got the 7-Eleven across the street. But if In-N-Out was gone, it wouldn't be the same. Local time is 5 hours. That's early. Hey, thank you, man. Thanks, Peter. No, I love plane spotting. You know, it's like people tell me, "Why are you plane spotting?" Because I've been plane spotting for over 3.5 years. I'm the original live streamer. There was nobody live streaming back then. Everyone put it on the YouTube as a 4K video, and I do it to relax. You know. So I tell folks, well, sorry, I love plane spotting. I may be a greenhorn, but I love plane spotting. Hey, Seattle Jody in the house. How are you? Seattle Jody has arrived. We're just plane spotting, Seattle Jody, and loving life, taking it one day at a time. Some days you go, I don't feel like plane spotting, but then when you start doing it, you just like can't stop. I've been on 2 hours and 9 minutes. We got a little under an hour to go. We're gonna do the full 3 hours tonight. And go with my lovely cats. But I pay for that cat that got hit by a car today at LAX. I pay for that cat. But usually when they get hit by a car, they have internal injuries, so you have to put them to sleep. I'm not sure that the animal control is going to spend thousands of dollars to save this cat. Oh, thank you, Chef Joe. I really appreciate that. And life ain't bad. This was the southwest blowing. Yeah. Yeah, they actually called me up, Southwest A&E, ABC. They filmed that show, They wanted to buy a lot of my videos for the show, and they kept trying to lock me down to a price. American A321 from New York. Thanks, Eric. And I told them to make me an offer. They called me a few times, but I haven't heard back from them since, which I don't care. You're not gonna get my stuff cheap for your TV show. You know, I think that was they had this lady calling me for 2 hours. She kept trying to put me down on the price, and I wouldn't give them a price. You know, I always tell folks to make me an offer, man. And they hate that. You say that. They all hate that. Because that means they can't get you cheap. I work too hard for my videos just to give them away. Keep recording, man. Keep recording. Today was slow. I got the one video with the cat was hit by a car, which was sad. But the compassion of the LAX airport police was amazing, and the animal control showed up. I just thought it was amazing, actually. Good evening, Mr. Andy. How are you? You never know what you're gonna get at LAX. You never know. Always something different every day. I like doing the parking videos when people get towed. I love those videos. So my favorite show is Parking Wars. I like the unruly passengers denied boarding. Those do good. I like the marijuana arrest at TSA checkpoint and the gun arrest at TSA checkpoint. Yeah, thanks. But you know, a lot of TV shows, even the news, they'll call you up and they'll try to get it for free. You go, no, I want stringer's fees. You put all your work, you put hours and hours of work. Like one video takes me, like the cat video, that took me 2 hours to get that because I had to wait for the animal control. Setting arrest take hours to get. If they the terminal side, because sometimes they bring them out on the airfield so you don't get the shot. So homeboy, they're taking him to a drunk tank. They have the police car right by on the airfield side. So he's going to LAPD Pacific Division for 8 hours to sober up. And then hopefully another airline will let him fly. Hopefully he'll be sober. The dude at Terminal 2 was on the airplane, threw up all over himself and allegedly attacked some people on the plane. But a lot of times that's a bunch of crap. They'll lie. The employees to get the cops there faster. That happens a lot. A lot of employees are on a power trip at LAX. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. They see something, say something, and they'll get on the phone and they'll lie to the cops to get the cops there quicker. That happens a lot. Mr. Meg. Delta Boeing's 757 from Minneapolis. Alaska A320 from Seattle. Wow, Eric is not playing tonight, people. Eric is on the job. Every Saturday night, I'm here plane spotting. I tried to do 3 hours last week. I think I just did an hour and a half because my battery went out, which was 90% charged, but the connection was off. I'm using another charger right now, where it actually sticks the charger. Mom, this one's for you. My mom likes it when the planes like go over my head. It helps her sleep. All right, we got 31 likes. This ain't bad. I think one night we got over 100 likes. And I went 3 hours that night. But I'll take the 31 likes anytime. I don't get a lot of folks coming in here, but that's okay. Southwest Boeing 737 from San Francisco landing next. Thank you, Eric, again for all the good work you do. Cold tonight, man. I think it's low 40s, but at least it's not that windy. That's when it's tough. I've been out here one night when it was so foggy. I don't know how those planes were landing. Yep. But yeah, man, if you're ever in California, Google In-N-Out by LAX and get a burger and then plane spot. I remember I got Air Force One. It was last year. That was exciting. We landed during the day. And that was amazing getting Air Force One. That was exciting. See, we got Delta Boeing 757 from Washington, D.C. landing next. Thanks, Eric. Feeling good tonight. I always wonder, like, tomorrow when I hit LAX, what story am I going to get? Will I get a big celebrity? Will I get a big breaking news story? What will I get? You never know what you're going to get here. But you know, if I wasn't paparazzi, if I wasn't doing news, if I wasn't taping anything at LAX, I wouldn't be at LAX. There'd be no reason for me to be at LAX. LAX is not really an exciting place to be in that for 9 hours without flying anywhere. It's boring, actually. A lot of fine women you see at LAX from all over the world. But rule number 1, don't mess with the passengers. That's my main rule. I don't mess with no passengers, man. I hang by myself. Once in a while, I'll see TMZ. We'll talk for a couple minutes, and then we go on our way. You gotta hang alone. You gotta hide your equipment. You gotta, like a passenger, you gotta blend in. But the rule is, do not mess with the passengers. Simple. I was talking to some guy who's like, "Oh, I'm gonna come hang with you." It's like, I work alone. You know, I don't hang with people at LAX. You know, I try to dress like a passenger. Sometimes I'll see a bodyguard, and if they see you, they'll try to sneak a person in. So even with the TMZ, I'm Charlie from the show, the Australian dude, great guy. We'll smoke a cigarette together, and that's it. You know, but we don't talk for like an hour or so. It's not about that. And they're great TMZ. They have the cameras in the backpack. What time is it? I don't actually know what time it is. I think I don't. Let me see. It is 8:46. Yeah, if you're in here and you haven't hit the like button, please do. That's one way to support this channel. It's like a lot of folks say, I can't donate, I'm broke. Well, you can actually watch the commercials. The full commercial. That helps Mike. They make a little money. Always watch the commercials from the beginning to the end with any channel that you guys like. Get your money out. Thanks. It's still early there. 11:46. Wanted to say hi. Thank you for dropping in, my friend. Appreciate. Thank you. I love hearing that. Let's see, can't pronounce the name. It's but the end is get your money up. I love hearing that. I never get tired of hearing that because you work these videos and you want people to like them. You know, it's like you really put your time in, and when you hear that, you kind of go, you know something, I'm doing the right thing here. Feels strange, you know, you're on YouTube. Back then, like I said, there was no YouTube, it was just MySpace. And then you do the YouTube came out, they wasn't paying nobody. Very few people were doing videos. And the moment they start paying people, people are coming out of the woodwork. Delta Boeing 737 from Canyon. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, the LAX videos are great. Earlier I was talking about how I started doing the homeless encampment videos in Venice, and I lost a lot of my LA people, LX people. Now that I'm back, I'm starting to get some serious hits again. I got one video that went viral, over 60,000 hits in 4 days, and the one yesterday over 10,000 hits. So the hits are coming back, and my crowd is coming back. But that was exciting stuff in Venice with the sheriffs and the tents. Just the whole work to clean up 3, 4 in the morning, and meeting the Venice Owl 4 times. Very exciting. Oh yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, amazing. Because I was doing the videos and it's not going viral. There's one lady with a gun, stolen gun, that hit 60,000 hits. Then I started doing the homeless encampments, and I lost the LAX crowd because I think I spent 3 months on that. Now that I'm back, I'm getting the crowd back. I always tell folks to go to Venice Cot Watch. He's back. He's still doing the encampments. The best homeless channel, I think, is Visible People, Mark. He's hit over 1 million subscribers last month. He's an amazing dude. All right, we got 33 likes. Not bad. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna break the record tonight. We got less than. We got about 35 minutes to go. Yeah, that dude. They're taking him to the 77th. I guess they got him on assault. So he's going. And hopefully this will be a wake-up call for him to quit drinking. All right, British Hair is landing next. I love British Hair. They have a lot of celebrities that. Wow. That dude's going to the 77th, man. That's that's downtown, man. That's like a prison, that precinct. It's like locked up, homeless encampments all around it. So this dude that got on Delta Airlines, it was allegedly hitting people and cursing people out. Yeah, Cindy's great. Hopefully, this will be a wake-up call for this guy to quit drinking. He vomited all over himself. Allegedly, he hit some people on the plane. I'm pretty sure there's some video of that on social media. I'm gonna look for it. Yeah, I love British Airways. British Airways, Air France, Emirates. A lot of celebrities fly those. Man, the hot dogs at 7-Eleven are amazing, man, because you can put like chili on them. You can put relish, ketchup, hot peppers. It's so good. Got a family over here watching. All right, here we come, British Air. Yeah, Sydney's that's a great video. I don't think that was British Air though. I missed the British Air Airbus. That was amazing. That was so big. Yeah, British Airways has scaled back. A lot of employees they got transferred to New York. They had to scale back a lot. A lot of folks got fired from British Air. In fact, Susan, she works for British Air. She actually called me tonight that Meg passed away and told me the bad news. She knew Meg. So that was devastating. Okay, where did that plane go? That plane was right there. I don't see it anymore. Interesting. JetBlue A320 from San Francisco. Landing next. Thank you, Eric. But I'm here every Saturday night for 3 hours. If you guys are enjoying this is what I do. I'm a greenhorn when it comes to plane spotting. Thank God we got Eric in here to call the planes. But I do it to relax. I do it because my mom likes it, and we do have a few subscribers that like it. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, you come to work in the morning at LAX and you're so excited because you don't know what you're going to get, you know. Some days you're too excited and don't get anything. Some days LAX is not giving out any stories. But every now and then over the scanner you get something and go, you know something? I'm gonna tape that. And if you're lucky enough to get it, it's great. But what's popular right now is unruly passengers getting denied under the influence. I don't do those videos to make fun of anybody. I try to do it on an educational level that you shouldn't be drinking if you're going to act this way in public. That's why I do these videos. I don't do them to make fun of people. I do them for educational purposes. Even with the marijuana arrest, I do that to tell people you're not allowed to bring all that on the plane. LAX is the first airport of its kind to take an ounce onto the plane. TSA checkpoint will still call the cops on that, but they'll say legal amount, let you go through. The policy is you can bring under an ounce of weed. If you have 2 ounces, they'll give you a summons and take it away from you. But you got some folks bringing in 30 or 40 pounds to the checkpoint, and they get arrested. Dispensaries lie to people. They always tell them it's okay. They don't care. They're making the money anyway. JetBlue, A320 from San Francisco. Thanks, Eric. But the dispensaries just tell these people, man, you can't bring all that on the airplane. You can actually go to my playlist, or you can go to YouTube, punch in THC, TSA, checkpoint, and a lot of my videos will come up. I believe I have over like 30 videos of people getting arrested. Some guy left me a comment saying, "How dare you shoot these videos of these drunken people? You're making fun of all these people." It's like, excuse me, dude. I'm an alcoholic myself, and I do it to help people that do drink. And if they have any sense, they don't come to LAX. If they can't drink, don't be drinking. I know it's stressful to fly nowadays, but alcohol is not the answer. Some people can drink, they can have a couple of drinks, and it's no trouble. When I was drinking, because 1 beer is like 2 beers in the airplane, I never got in trouble in public from drinking. But some people are nasty people when they drink. My father couldn't drink. My father was a nasty alcoholic, man. He was a real nice guy, but when he was drinking, he was the worst. Some people just don't know how to drink, man. So I just try to make my videos educational and to help people. Some folks come in with these nasty ass comments and they wonder why I delete them. I'm not gonna keep that up there. You don't have to agree with me all the time at all, but you can have to be civilized when you leave a comment. And I won't delete it. But if you're gonna say F you, F that, you know, if I don't take it down, YouTube will. YouTube is strict on comments. Always check your comments. I got a strike one time. I had a video of a girl at LAX about 10 years ago. She was dressed like half. She wasn't nude, but she was like, it was really sexy. So the video was like, "Is this too? Is it okay to fly like this?" And I didn't check the comments. People leaving these nasty ass comments, and YouTube gave me a strike of a video that was 5 years old. So I always check my comments now to make sure nothing's there, because YouTube will definitely give you a strike if it gets really out of hand. You gotta always check your comments. Get the YouTube app and try to handle your comments. YouTube will hide a lot of comments. Like, some people want to share their videos on my channel. YouTube doesn't like that. They will actually hide the video. I do not want no trouble from YouTube, man. You know, I had my first channel deleted years ago because I was using. They were really strict on music back then. Nowadays, they actually they won't give you a direct strike, but they'll tell you have to share the revenue with the guy that your song you're using. So I actually lost my first channel, was just Tony Vera. So I actually try and be very careful what I do now on YouTube. I do not want to get a strike. Hey, thanks, Eric. Yeah, I got 90,000 subscribers today. And I'm approaching 100 million hits on YouTube. I think I have like 97 million right now, some change. But I will be hitting the 100 million mark on hits. Hopefully I'll get that by January. But hitting the 90,000 mark was great. Here it comes, Bridge Air. This is it. Wow, look at that. That's a beautiful plane, man. Hey, wow, thanks a lot there, man. Appreciate that. It's a report that a American Airlines flight attendant assaulted somebody. So the cops are on the way, American Airlines. The person is claiming that the flight attendant hit the person. So we'll see what happens with that. That's amazing. You never know what you're going to get here at LAX. I buy my batteries from the 99-cent store. They're great batteries. They come in you get 9 batteries for $2.49. And if you buy the Duracells 9-pack, it's like $19. And the batteries last the same, because these batteries at 99-cent store last, the 3 batteries in the scanner, they last like 9 hours. And the Duracell lasts 9 hours. So big savings there. Big savings. Power Jet, that ain't next. Thanks, Eric. Big saving. 99-cent store is not the 99-cent store anymore. A lot of stuff in there is like $2, $2.49, $3. I mean, the cost of the product and is going up in the rent, so they have to raise their price. So hopefully the batteries stay the same, because I need to have batteries without spending a lot of money. But make sure you get the right battery. These batteries they're kind of heavy. They have some that are really light, and those are the cheap ones at the same price. So if you go there to buy batteries, feel the weight of the battery. If it's really, really light, don't get it. This package comes is a silver battery. It comes in a 9-pack, and it's life-saving. Man, I got all this energy I got, man. It's amazing. Thank God for the CBD, because I'll be in a world of trouble without it. Well, I love that British Airways flight. Amazing. Yeah, and John Travolta is a great celebrity too. You don't see him at LAX, he flies himself. You do not see John Travolta at LAX because he's a pilot. But I've gotten him several times in events, and he's a great guy. He's easy to talk to. He's not stuck up. And John Boyd is another one. John Boyd, Midnight Cowboy. Angelina Jolie's father. Great person. So we got about 20 minutes left to go here. It's amazing how time flies. We're approaching almost 3 hours. Some guy's playing some kind of sax, or where's he at? Where's this guy? Southwest Boeing 737 from Houston, LAX. Thanks, Eric. Amazing. Yeah, see it all here, folks. Oh yeah, I got lucky on that one, man. Yeah, man. It's always good to see British Air coming in. It's my favorite. It's my favorite airliner. But I didn't see the vintage crow for a couple of days. I was kind of worried about him. I mean the LAX crow, and I spotted him today. He was on top of this tower, man, crowing real loud. And I think he was calling his girlfriend. He has not crowed that like that in a long time, man. So that means he's happy again. I got a video of that. I'll post that tomorrow, man. He was he was calling her, man. So he still has some moves going to the LAX Crow. It's about maybe 20 people in the park right now. Mom, I hope you're enjoying this. This is for you. Sorry about your phone. I think AT&T went 5G. And I got a nice phone. And the phone is not good anymore because it's not 5G anymore. Not 5G. So you spend $1,000 on the phone, and now they're going 5G. You got to buy another phone, which is sad. Eric, I love British Air, man. I love it. It's an amazing plane. But that cat that got hit by a car today, I don't think it's going to survive because you don't know about the organs that got hit. You don't know how bad it is. He was still alive, but getting hit by a car is not a good thing. So they're calling the CSI for the woman that was allegedly assaulted by a passenger. I guess they're going to take pictures. Maybe he did assault her because they're taking pictures of the woman the stewardess that was allegedly hit by this guy. Air Canada, A21 from Toronto landing next. Yeah, that's Air Canada. Gotta love Air Canada, man. They stopped flying during the COVID, man. There was so many restrictions to fly. But they're back. Delta E-175 from Portland is landing next. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate it. We got a little under 14 minutes to go here, people. We've been on close to 3 hours coming up. It's been a pleasure. Eric's done an amazing job. When I first started plane spotting, it was only an hour. Then I went 2 hours, and then the last few weeks I've been going 3 hours. Why not? Nice night. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I get home pretty quick. The buses run until like 11:30. You miss the last bus, you gotta get a cab home. That's $30. So basically, I'm like Cinderella, man. I make sure I'm on that bus. And it's great because they got me as a senior citizen. I'm 62, and it's 40 cents. You get they only use tap cards now, so I have it on my phone. So Delta Boeing 737 from Seattle. Thanks, Eric. That's probably the guy going to the 77th, the unruly passenger. But if you hit somebody like an employee, you're gonna get arrested and probably sued by the employee. So check yourself, people. Hold that temper in, if you can. Okay, we got about another 10 minutes to go, and I'm gonna take myself home and be with Tina and Yoda, my cats. Cats are amazing. My cats stay inside, but the cats that do go outside, you know, they gotta be really careful, especially in California. There's coyotes, especially in the hills. But live by the sword, die by the sword. You know, some cats are just tough, man. United E175. Later next. That was kind of shitty. Wasn't the best one in the world. That guy stopped playing. Probably really cold to play that. He's still set up there, but yeah, he's still playing. But thank you, God, for letting me hit 90,000 subscribers. Thank you, God, for letting that video go viral. 6,000 hit in 4 days, and the other one yesterday, over 10,000 hits. And the revenue for this month is over $1,000. Thank you, God. If I could take my revenue like to like 3,000 or 4,000 a month, I would be set. That's my goal, to make that much money a month, pay the rent, money left over. That's my key. I'm not trying to be greedy. United E175 from Vancouver, landing next. I'm not trying to be greedy in any way, but some channels are making 20 grand a month, and they never even go out. They just basically take other people's videos and make them their own. So that's my goal. And so far, it looks like I was shocked when I saw that. Wow. I was shocked. A lot of stuff goes on in this airport at night. Well, yeah, I mean, the way I look at it, the way I work my ass off at LAX, I should be making a little money, you know? Seriously. Hold on, folks. Sorry about that. See. This battery did a good job so far tonight. This battery ain't playing. And folks, there's my donation in my description. If you care to support the channel, all donations are appreciated. And all channels do ask for donations. Don't act like I'm the only one. Even on TV, you watch ads and people are asking for donations, whatever. And yeah. Thank you, Lax, for that $20 donation earlier. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not bad. Delta Boeing 757 from Atlanta, landing next. Thank you, Eric. Not bad. That guy's pretty good. Love it, love it, love it. Plane spotting. Thank you, God. Love it. Nice. That was nice. Nothing like a plane flying right over your head, you know? The noise, the engines, the speed, unbelievable. Delta E-175 from San Francisco, and this will probably be the last plane, but we'll be hitting the 3-hour mark. And it's been a pleasure doing this plane spot with you guys tonight. For the plane spotting people that enjoy it, my mom, myself, and some subscribers. We got one more plane to go, and Eric says that will be Delta E-175 from San Francisco landing next. What a way to end it. It's every Saturday night. I come out here, just relax. After a long week of working the terminals. I love working the terminals. That's my favorite. Working the terminals. No joke, working the terminals, man. That's a okay. Great job, Eric, without your phone. You did an amazing job. I didn't think you'd be able to do it tonight, but you did it. You pulled it off. And if you ever come to LAX, Google In-N-Out Burger, and it'll give you the exact location. You can come here and plane spot yourself. It's really enjoyable during the day. You can actually see the planes better, but I'm working the terminals. I do like my nights. Okay, folks, so that'll be it for the plane spotting tonight. It's been a pleasure. That's LAPD. That's the sheriff. That's LA County Sheriff. Sorry. But thank you, folks. I'm here every Saturday night. If you do want to drop a donation, it's in my description. If you don't, you don't. That's about it. Subscribe. Watch the videos I shot today. Come back. But Eric, thank you very much. You did a fantastic job tonight. An amazing job tonight. And that's about it. This is Tony Vera, the Venice Isles, signing off here at LAX. Until next time, you guys stay well. And try to stay positive, because life is tough. There's no guarantees in life, but stay positive if you can. Thank you, Little Rose. See you next time. Merry Christmas, Eric, and everybody. Until next time, people.